I'm pleased to visit the area, whether it's McAllen, whether it was Laredo, whether it was El Paso, now in Brownsville, on a number of occasions. And he has reinforced the idea that anyone who comes here sees that this is a community with a border going through it. And this crisis, that some call a crisis, we have to view as an opportunity. So we have to use, as was said this morning, the crisis that some view as a crisis, and it does have crisis qualities, as an opportunity. So with the balance that we're trying to create is to move these kids, these young people, these families as quickly as possible into another setting. We have to do it in a way that meets certain standards, and in our rush not do the best we can for them. But the purpose of my visit was to see what can we in Congress do to help.
I'm Stephen Horsford, Congressman from Nevada's 4th District, and I just want to thank my colleague, Congressman Vela, for asking me to come here so that I could see firsthand the situation that our children and mothers are facing here in our community. And as the leader said, we need to see children as an opportunity, not a crisis. And that's true of every child, regardless of where they come from.
Any questions?
Any questions?
Well, I hope that, while some may have tried to politicize it, I hope that that was not the case. And I think anyone who comes here knows that this is not about an issue, it's about a value, and it's a value that we share, all Americans share, is that we will show how strong we are to the rest of the world on how we deal with this humanitarian opportunity or crisis that we have. But after all is said, not done, but all is said, the fact is these are children in families. We have a moral responsibility to address this in a dignified way. I wouldn't even say bipartisan, I would say nonpartisan way.
There are some stories from some of the people that are coming here that that they believe that that they have a pathway here once they get here.
Well, that's why when we deal with this, many of these kids will be repatriated with families in the U.S. Some of them maybe not, strictly speaking, fully documented, because many of these people have just turned themselves in. This wasn't about a porous border. This was about apprehension. Many, many more people are, shall we say, mutually apprehended. And in doing so, make it safer for them to stay at home or have due process in how they might seek asylum or be refugee status in the United States. Can we just have a woman ask a question, because we do have to go, but not before we hear from a woman.